We're live now, and we'll just test our. Seems to be okay there. Let's test here.
Hello, Maurieo. Morris O'Neill here, also known as Maurieo. Got my contact details there, so if you want to contact me, perhaps you'd like me to make a small video about what problem you're having, be it relation to surveying, maths, or anything really, I'll have a go. If I know, I'll certainly give it a go. Regarding my photograph there, that's me in 1972. I've changed a bit since then, so I'm not hoping to raise your expectations there. So let's hope that sometime soon you click on a video and you hear, "Hello, Maurieo."
All right.
Hello, Maurieo. Morris O'Neill here.
Okay, I think we're all good to go. Good evening, Moz. Hope you're well. Yes, I've had a bit of a restless night. I've still got my flu or whatever it is, but I feel like I've had a breakthrough today, and I've got through, and I've pretty much got over it. Some of the symptoms are less severe, and I emailed my doctor, and he sent me some pills, and I've started taking those, so I feel like we're all good and good to go. I might leave the singing for another night, but I'm sure nobody will miss that anyway. And yeah, let's get on with the show. So, right, let's see what happens. So we'll just pop that up there like that, and that should be turned off like that, droning away in the background, and then we should go to here. Okay, and the trivia quiz, singing. I sing my intro, or is it doggerel maybe, or rap? Who knows? Rap. Maybe it's a panini. So, yeah. So the shortest railway in the world is less than 100 meters long. Right. That's true. Okay. That's a short railway. Hang on. Oh, that's all right. I heard some noise at the back, and I thought maybe the cat couldn't get out of the room. So, yes. Okay, true it is. I feel that is true. I wouldn't like to guess where the railway is. Is it in Monaco or somewhere, or it goes from an airport or something? I don't know. The shortest railway. Yes. It's less than 100 meters long. The Angels Flight Funicular at Los Angeles. The Angels Flight Funicular in Los Angeles is about 91 meters long. Okay. No. Well, they say here the Angels Flight Funicular. Well, let's find out more about that. Tell us more about the Angels. That's Angles. Angels Flight Funicular. Funicular. and then show Q2 again. Okay, there we go. Right. World's shortest railway. It's a funicular, a cable railway where two cars counterbalance each other on an incline, making it quick and quirky way to travel a steep hill. Here's the lowdown to share with your Motu. Okay. 2 foot 6 inch narrow gauge funicular. Okay. Opened in 1901. Right. Well, there we go. Oh wow. Holy hell. Why is it cool? So what about how long is the Wellington cable car? Well, that's more than 180 meters though. I'm just interested. And is it a funicular? I used to travel on the cable car some days to go to university. Right. Question 2 is true. 612 meters. Oh, right. All right. It is. I never knew. I've never heard of it referred to as a funicular. Yeah. Yes. All right. All right. Yes. Right. Now, back to is a group of porcupines called a prickle. Funicular. Yes, my backpack on my back. Domini, domino. Yes. Question 2. I referred to yeah. Okay. Yes, we believe that to be true. True. T for true. Yeah. Yes, it's true. Yes, true. That is correct. A group of porcupines is indeed called a prickle, a fitting name for their spiny nature. Would you be in a pickle if you sat on them? I'd say so. The first photograph was taken in the 1800s. But was it a photograph or a daguerreotype or a lithograph? I don't know. Let's say true. Daguerreotype. Oh, rockin'. The first photograph was, that is correct. The first permanent photograph was taken by Joseph Nice four. Nice phone, it looks like. Using a process called heliography, marking the birth of photography in the early 19th century. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain above sea level. That's quite a weird question. I know the Japanese mountain is closest to the moon. It's closer to the moon than Everest, but I'm going to say yes, that does appear and have to be true, which is a good reason why it might in fact be false. Okay, but is Everest the tallest mountain on the globe if sea level is disregarded? I feel that some of the underground ones are right. Here we go. The height from base to summit, vertical rise from base on land, distance from Earth's core to summit. This measures how far. Base to summit, Mount Everest, and that right. All right. Distance from Earth's core. All right. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Chimborazo is the tallest. All right. Mount Everest, yes, that's right. For base to height. For distance. Chimborazo, never heard of any of them. All right. The inventor of the airplane was Leonardo da Vinci. No, that is false. All right. No, that's false. Yeah, he did a helicopter, didn't he? Yes. I don't know. Yes, it was a sort of a gyrocopter. Yeah. No, I'm false on that one. Yes, but I don't know who did. Well, I mean, the boomerang, right? I mean, one could argue maybe that that was some sort of type of aeroplane. I'm talking about the dynamics of it, so that it, yes, yeah, interesting. False. Yes. Flying machines. Oh, right. Oh, the Wright brothers. But I don't think they necessarily invented the airplane, though. Right. Hmm. I'm gonna there. There we go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah. First controlled, yes. Heavier than air. Yes, however, several individuals cited claiming, well, we've got a guy in New Zealand that we reckon had the flight, a guy, Richard Pearce, down in the South Island, reckoned he, yeah. So, yeah. Mm. So, Clement Elder claimed his steam-powered e-hole lifted off the ground, covering about 50 meters. The e-hole was powered by a lightweight steam engine, but the flight was uncontrolled, more of a hop with sustained flight and lacked a proper control system. Most flights. All right. Okay. Gustav Whitehead. Richard Pearce, there he is. Right. John Joseph Montgomery. Well, there's a lot of them. And a Russian, of course. And then the boomerang. All right. Lawrence Hargrave. There we go. Right. Wow. Quite a lot, isn't there? Right. A cucumber is botanically a fruit. Yes. All right. Have we done an answer to question 6? Is the cucumber a fruit? Seeds are on the inside. Yeah. I don't know. I'd say yes. Yes, I think that's true. T for true. Oh, I haven't. T for true. Here we go. Yes. That is correct. Botanically, a cucumber is a fruit because it develops from the ovary of a flowering plant and contains seeds, even though it's commonly used as a vegetable in culinary context. Used as a vegetable in culinary contexts. Okay, used as a vegetable. Interesting. The shortest Oscar acceptance speech lasted 5 seconds. That's got to be true. Yep. Maybe it didn't involve speech. Could have just been, yeah, man. Too right. Mm-hmm. Wonder if anyone could go and break that record. T for true. Yeah. True for T. Alfred Hitchcock, who in 1968 said thank you, lasting about 3 seconds, after accepting the Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award. 5 seconds is close, but underestimates the longevity. Oh, it's incorrect. Oh my God. No, it's false. It was only 3 seconds by the Alfred Hitchcock. Bloody Poms. Yeah. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Yep, true. T for true. All right. Yeah, the old sloth. There was a sloth at the zoo the other day. Sloths can hold their breath, this is correct, 40 minutes while diving, thanks to their slow metabolism and efficient oxygen use, while dolphins typically surface every 2 to 8 minutes, with maximum breath holds around 15 minutes for species like bottlenose dolphins. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the United States. Yes, true. True. We know that to be true. Yep. French. I don't know why they would. Oh, was it for the exhibition or something? Yeah, the World Exhibition. Remember that their World? They used to. I remember they had that Expo, wasn't it? Expo. Yeah. I don't know. Do they? I don't seem to have things like that anymore. 1896. The centennial of American independence. The human body uses 90% of its energy to maintain body temperature. Maybe. Pretty much. Yeah. So if you could whip your body temperature up a couple of degrees, you'd use more energy. No? Oh, no. Oh, maybe that's what all these cold plunges are about. Yeah. I'll go true. Yes. 10 for... what I 10? I meant true. Sorry. True. Yeah. Hopefully I screwed that up. All right. Yes. Okay. True. The human body uses no. Okay. That's incorrect. No. Not as high as 90. Okay. 8 out of 10. Both of them on pretty dicey, tricky questions. Okay. Thank you. All good. All good. See you next time. Yeah. All right. Very good. Damn. They're quite interesting, though. They sort of raise a number of different points about grammar and the actual things. Yeah. Amazing, really. Truth of the day. Right. Okay. This is the Mo Show, the Maurieo Show. It's coming to you live from downtown Naruawahia. Let's get on with the show. We've got things to do, places to be. So first up, we have got things that have come in from Moz42, the man from far north Queensland, a rider of bikes and keeper of chickens. Okay, the Bureau of Imaginary Problems, Climate Change Division. Yes. Get your carbon credits here. Right next door to the religion one. I watched a movie I watched a movie the other night, and it was on Netflix. I quite enjoyed it, actually. It was called The Commuter, and it starred Liam Neeson, and it had a nice quote in it. I thought anyway, it sort of caught my attention, and it said, if you want to know what God thinks about money, look at the people that he gives it to. Whoa. That's interesting. Yeah, if you want to know what God thinks about money, look at the people he gives it to, which was very rather interesting. I think he said it to the guy that ripped him off and took all his money, but that's a whole nother story. All right, damn. Now here we go. What do we got here? Right. The Eye of the Tiger. No sound. Denmark Zoo asks people to donate their pets to feed its predators. Really? Huh. Denmark Zoo asks its patrons to donate their pets to feed the predators. Expand on this, giving arguments for and against, and we'll do a deep search, see what happens there, because it's quite interesting. I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Is it going? Oh, here we go. Yeah, and it's doing the deep search. Thinking about that. Yes. Right. Okay, what do we got? Okay, it's working its way through. Thinking about this. All right. PETA. Oh, well, yeah. Start. We went to the zoo the other day, and there was the one of the, what was it? A tiger? I think it was a tiger or a cheetah. No, a cheetah was chawing down on some sort of dead animal. You could clearly see its head and things like that. It seemed to be quite intrigued with the head. It was chewing away on that. That must be where all the the juicy bits are, I guess. But right. Well, he's searching away. Maybe I can go to the next one, and we'll come back to that once Grok's had a good crack at it. So yes, very interesting. Right, I'll try not to forget. My wife told me the cat needed to be chipped. I only had a 9-iron, but still I got it over the shed. Yeah. No, it was like it was a deer or something. It was a deer or a calf or something. It was quite a sizable animal. I don't know what it was. Or perhaps, who knows? Perhaps I was the only one that saw it. Funny, animal abuse. Yeah. What's happening? Right. Oh, here we go. Is this the answer? Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, we'll just 100-word summary, please. Okay, yeah. All right, come on, here we go. All right, yes. Yeah, come on. Yeah, okay. Come on, Grok. Spit it out. All right, well, maybe try another one. Okay. Yes. I found a cat dead on the road that I thought was ours. And we have a cat door that allows the cat to get in and out if they're chipped, and ours are all chipped. You can see where I'm going with this. So I was heading towards the cat door, but our cat turned up. So fortunately I didn't have to check it against the cat door. But my wife did take it down to the vet and found out it was the neighbours 2 doors up. So yeah, I have experience with this chipping of cats. Okay, here's our... Okay. Oh, what the hell? Alright, so here we go. Here's our... Aalborg Zoo's practice of asking for pet donations to feed predators is a contentious issue, with strong arguments on both sides. Well, not throw it, I was just going to hold its head and get it to approach the cat door, and if the cat door opened, well, then I knew that it was our cat. And then if it smashed into the cat door, then not our cat. But thankfully our cat turned up as I was heading round to the cat door. Proponents highlight benefits for predator health, waste reduction and education, while critics raise ethical concerns, welfare issues and potential public backlash. PETA inferred opposition underscores the ethical debate, aligning with the view that animals should not be used for human purposes. This practice highlights broader questions about zoos' ethics, animal welfare, and balance between conservation and exploitation, necessitating careful consideration by zoos, regulators and the public. Yeah, no, yeah. I didn't get to that point. But, yeah. Yes. I don't know. Were they wanting live pets? Oh. All right. No, they don't. Oh, that seems that obvious. Um, right. We're still going. Oh, assessing donor incentives. All right, we'll go one more. That's a long way round to get used to it. Oh, it wasn't that far. I was at the garage door. I just had to walk round to the back of the garage. I did discuss it with my wife, which caused some delay and gave extra time for our cat to turn up. Oh, maybe we would have put it in a like a black rubbish. We could have put it in a black rubbish sack, and then the door would have had to be open somehow, and pulled it through. Like, no, that wouldn't work. Seems to be a recurring theme here. Dad cooks dinner and uses deer meat. Nah, see what I did there? But doesn't tell the kids. Dad gives them a clue. What kind of meat is this? It's something your mum calls me every day. Oh my God, Billy, it's an asshole. Don't eat it. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Oh, it's very thorough, Grok. What has it got here? Here we go. Oh, they wanted live pets for donation. Holy shit. Oh, right. And then they euthanized them with no evidence of live feeding. The evidence leads towards dams requesting live animals with it seems yeah, I think it needs a bit more thorough investigation there. Yeah, because I remember I went to a place in where they had owls, and they sort of lived on mice and things like that, and they used to. I don't think they give them live. They didn't give them live mice. I think they gave them dead mice, but they they heated them up in the microwave so that the owls could detect them, because they had some sort of detective system. Yes. Oh no, it's an informed yes, Moz. You know, it's informed. It's got, you know, it still could be bloody wrong. Oh well, you know, like, yeah, but you get I mean, that would have taken probably a guy could have written a whole PhD thesis doing that, whereas Grok did it in a small amount of time. All right. Now,
Was it here that
Here
the
we go.
politician's plane crashed, Mr. John?
It was. I buried them all.
And you didn't check if anyone was still alive?
Some of them were saying they were alive, but why would I believe a politician?
Was it here that the politician's plane crashed, Mr. John?
It was. I buried them all.
And you didn't check if anyone was still alive?
Some of them were saying they were alive, but why would I believe a politician?
Was it here that the politician's plane crashed, Mr. John?
It was. I buried them all.
And you
Yes.
didn't check if anyone was still alive?
Some of them were saying they were
It's
alive,
that,
but why would I believe a
that story
politician?
about the
Was it here that the
Irish
politician's plane crashed,
airliner
Mr. John?
It was. I buried them all.
And you didn't check if anyone was
crashed
still
into
alive?
the
Some of them were
cemetery.
saying they were alive, but why would I believe a politician?
Was it here that the politician's
Yes,
plane crashed,
it's
Mr.
still
John?
picking
It was.
up
I buried them all.
And you didn't check if anyone was...
Now, what's this one? Here we go.
Unexpected item in bagging
Definitely,
area. Remove this
definitely
item before
the best one out of this
unexpected
bunch.
item in bagging
The
area.
one I like the most,
Remove this
anyway.
item before
Unexpected item in the bagging area.
Remove this item
Yes.
before unexpected
Definitely
item
going to have
in
that
bagging
one for
area.
the
Remove this item
footprint.
before unexpected item in bagging area. Remove this item before
Here we go.
unexpected item in bagging area. Remove this item before unexpected
Yeah.
item in bagging area. Remove this item before unexpected item in bagging area. Remove this item before unexpected item in bagging area.
Yeah.
Remove this item before unexpected
Very
item
good.
in bagging
Great
area.
find.
Remove this
Still
item
makes me
before
laugh.
unexpected item in bagging.
All right, and a bit of bush Barbie.
G'day,
we go.
Bushy here. Now, see that joint there? That's Cheryl's
got
house.
sound.
She needs a new kitchen.
Nikki
and then this
Osborne.
house here, well, that's Tony and Kathy's. Now, they need an extension to accommodate Tony's hobbies because he keeps cluttering the dining table and it's driving Kathy fucking nuts.
Yes.
Down the end there, Ashley wants a bigger deck. Well, don't we all? Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because even though they need a tradie, they can't find one because there's not a website obvious enough for the boomers to find one. Just can't find a tradie. Until now, introducing Red Tradies. We put tradies in
This
the
is an
title
ad, I
so even
believe.
the one-fingered
The Red
typist can find you.
Tradies.
And what makes it even better is unlike the other website for names, Red Tradies only cost
Is it an
15
ad
bucks
for
a
Red
month.
Tradies,
So
or
you
is
don't
it a
have to
piss
fork out
take?
dollars for time-wasting leads, nor do you have to pay a commission on the dollars you earn. And for 15 bucks a month, you get more exposure than Kanye West misses at the Grammys. Red Tradies. It's where the
Okay,
tradies
well,
are at.
It's a,
G'day, Bushy here.
Yeah.
Now, see that joint there? That's Cheryl's house. She needs a new
Yes.
kitchen. And then
Very
this house
good.
here, well, that's
okay, now what have we got here? Oh, what's this one? I think I've caught this one
This
in
one
my
smells good.
group
Coastal
of ones
Coal.
at some point as well.
That would be good for the living room.
Wow. I think they'll be using that one.
This one smells good. Coastal
Wow.
Coal. That would be good for the living
Thank you,
room.
Moz. Another great contribution to the show. And just time to head over.
This one smells good. Coastal
Yeah,
Coal.
well, yes.
That would be good for the living room.
I've actually got one that we could finish off with.
This one smells good. Coastal
This
Coal.
one here, I just found it just
That would be good
before
for the living
show. And here it is.
We took him to the nursing home and I said, Dad, you know, he said, no worries, son. I'll go to the nursing home.
This one smells
So I
good.
went in to visit him,
Coastal
you know,
Coal.
and he's sitting there
That would be good for the living room.
in his bed. And I said, how's it going there, Dad? He said, yeah, it's all right. And he started to lean like that way to the left. And the nurse ran in to straighten him
This
up.
one smells good.
I said,
Coastal
oh, yeah. I
Coal.
said, what's the food like? He said, yeah, the food's
be good
pretty
for the
good. He
living
started to
room.
go to the right. The nurse come and straightened him up again. Yeah, he said, yeah. I said, what about recreation? Oh, they take us for a
okay.
walk, and he
This
started
one
to go to
smells
the
good.
left again.
Coastal Coal.
So they take us for a walk around, the nurse come in to straighten him up.
Here we go.
He said, where are they? We're around the gardens. He goes to the right. He says, there's only one problem. I said, what's that? He said, they won't let you fart.
Found it.
I'll go to the nursing home. So I went in to visit him, you know, and he's sitting there in his bed. And I said, how's it going there, Dad? He said, yeah, it's all right. And he started to lean like that way to the left. And the nurse ran in to straighten him up. I said, oh, yeah. I said, what's the food like? He said, yeah, the food's pretty good. He started to go to the right. nurse come and straighten him up again. Yeah, he said, yeah. I said, what about recreation? Oh, they take us for a walk, and he started to go to the left again. So they take us for a walk around, the nurse come in to straighten him up. He said, where are they? We're around the gardens. He goes to the right. He says, there's only one problem. I said, what's that? He said, they won't let you fart.
Yes, took me a little while to get that one, eh?
Here we are,
But then I got it sorted.
deep in Hokianga.
Right.
You want to look
Let's
at
carry
how
on.
to decimate a rural community, how to kill an environment, how to
Okay. I don't know.
bankrupt
We'll
our
stop that
country.
one. There we go. Get rid of those. Okay. Thank you for these turning the sound one off. And yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also known as
Right.
Maurieo.
So, thank you so much for joining me, Moz. And your great contribution. And yes, we got a fart joke in. Free the fart. Is the one tonight. So, yes, bloody marvelous. Don't let. I actually did let one go a little earlier in the show, and then I thought, oh, I wonder if Moz caught that, because I did once before. I remember you asking me, and there was a little blip on the sound thing. Yeah. I have been a bit gaseous today. I can't think when it was, but it was a little earlier on. Yeah, just let it sneak out. All right, so that's great. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good day. Had some good weather over here. I'm slowly getting over my few. Got through to the keeper. Let it go through to the keeper, yeah. Well, it's more a question of hoping that it goes through to the keeper, actually. Truth be, oh, no, I think I'm too late for it. Oh, hang on. Maybe I have still got it here. The actual one I was going to start with is, I wasn't sure whether I've shown it before or not. And, oh, here it is here. That was the starting one. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, not sure if this says is loved or I sharted, but I think I might have. So yeah, I know that I have showed that one now. So yeah, that's sort of there to finish off. So yeah, good night. Thank you so much, and we'll see you when we see you. Have fun. All good. This has been a Maurieo presentation, recorded live in our lovely little studio in downtown Ngaruawahia, the Big Smoke in Aotearoa, New Zealand, a place where Kiwis live in a place we like to call God's own country. Good night and good gardening to you all. I lost my thread there. Alrighty. Cheers. See you.